Now, at the same time, Embattled Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina is back in office courtesy of a court order. Wainaina, who reported back to his office 2 weeks after he was suspended, said due process was not followed in allocating the World Health Organization a piece of land, as Emily Chebet reports. Drama continues as the new team that was sworn in is said to have given the Ministry of Land the green light to transfer the land, with the whereabouts of the original title deed still unknown.
At exactly 2 p.m. Wednesday, Professor Paul Wainaina walks into the Kenyatta University amidst cheers from student leaders and a section of university staff. Professor Wainaina, while maintaining his stand on the tussle of a piece of land, welcomes the court's decision.
This is an order for me to go back to the office. As the case is addressed, and before I left, I said what I can do is to tell the truth.
Wainaina, who was ushered back to his 5th floor office, was suspended on the 12th of this month after defying a letter dated 7th of July, issued by Head of Public Service Joseph Kinyua, asking him and the then council to surrender the title deed for Kenyatta University land to facilitate the acquisition for WHO Africa Center for Disease Control and Kamai's quarters, the VC faulting the process.
We have nothing against that center being here. But can we get the land that is actually our land? And then we see how much can be given to WHO.
According to Professor Wainaina, the institution has been losing land for years, citing a 19-year-old case between KU and squatters that was decided in favor of the university. But suggestions were made that the squatters be allowed to continue using the land, something he said his council was against.
Land we have been trying to get from the squatters, the illegal squatters, is already planned for. Even the land that we are being asked to cede, already we have stored projects.
The new council that was sworn in 2 weeks ago gave the nod for the land to be transferred 3 days after Professor Wainaina's suspension. On the same day that the council gave the nod, the court issued orders against surrender of the documents to the executive. The question of who has the original land title deed still unanswered.
The issue of the title deed, I cannot tell you where it is for now. As you know, myself, I've been out there, so I cannot tell you where the title is.
According to the VC, it is a plan to separate the hospital from the institution completely. Yet the hospital was constructed as a research and training facility for Kenyatta University students.
The reason why I feel we have to fight for that hospital is because if we don't do, our medical school is going to be closed. It is going to be deregistered because of failing to reach actually the standards.
The new council that recommended Wainaina's suspension will have to work with him, as the court has not ruled on the fate of the previous council. 2 weeks after Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina was suspended, he is back in office. And now the fate of the new council and the acting VC is in limbo. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV, Kenyatta University.